Oh.
Does this mean we're going live now? What's happening in Coachella Valley? This is Craige Campbell for CoachellaValley.com, and I'm here with my co-host, Francoise Rhodes, traveling with Francoise. We have one of the most spectacular shows I think we've done in a long time today.
Really?
Our giveaways are going to be off the hook. We're right in season, so many things going on. I mean, February 14th, there was, Modernism Week you could have gone to. The art show is still happening today.
Valentine's
We've gotten
Day.
Date Festival in town, still in town, and the B&P right around the corner. So many things happening here in the Coachella Valley. And,
Yep.
I want to cut away. We're going to share real quick to Today's California and also Traveling with Francoise. And we have a video for you that in the end is just for you. We'll talk about it. Well, we can talk about it while the video's going. You want to hit that for us?
There we are.
Yeah, there you go. Well, I'm going to go ahead and share what you guys are looking at. There's a video of lambs out there, bighorn sheep in Anza-Borrega, and quite spectacular by Craige Rhodes. That's actually who did the videography.
Yeah.
And it's running right now, isn't it? There you go. So.
Okay, so here I thought I had the sharing thing all down, and I'm
Let
already.
me help
what
you.
have I
Oh,
done?
there you
wait,
go. Take a
here we
look at the video while we're doing
I
that.
know. Okay. What am I doing?
I don't know. Talk to the
I don't
people.
know
Let me
either.
help you out.
Okay.
I got it.
You got it? No, what's?
I do. I'm going to take care of it.
Oh,
Isn't
that
that
is
beautiful?
so cute.
Look at those things.
Look at that.
Look at these lambs. This is a National Geographic level video. It is our video of the week by Craige Rhodes, and it's in Anza-Borrega. Tell us a little bit about what is going on with you in Anza-Borrega, Borrego Springs.
Oh,
Come on,
I know.
share a bit.
All right. Okay. Here's what's going on. I am now the executive director of the Borrego Springs Chamber of Commerce.
Wow,
I know.
applause. So we're doing a little bit of sheep showing for you.
And everybody's panicking, saying, what about this show? What about the television show? What about Artifacts and Arts Across America? Don't worry about any of it.
We got you covered right here.
Very structured.
On the Coachella Valley TV
Yes.
live. So,
Yes.
all right, I'm going
right.
to share right now. I got
Okay.
you.
I mean, there we are. No, this is the page I was looking for. See, I didn't find the right
I'm already
page.
sharing. I already
Okay,
doing
thank
it. You don't need
Okay.
to.
Yeah, I know. I just want to see. All right, let's get going here. We want to say hi to Hardy Lynn. We want to say hi to Dan Scanny, Laura Aguilera. Let's see who else is jumping in with us. So anyway, so lots going on in the Valley. Crazy week. We actually met last night for, I know that's so cute, just to have a little powwow. And Sean's over there pushing buttons. We're already jumping all over the place.
I know, I like it.
Watching little animals.
Yeah, we're watching
and-
these beautiful sheep and Anza. Okay, it's on back on us. So thank you so much. That was our video of the week by Craige Rhodes, Anza-Borrega. Every single day we're producing videos and pictures at CoachellaValley.com. It's why we've grown to almost 500,000 social media fans. Can you believe that? Over 7 million reach. 7 million reach in the last 28 days. I mean, the numbers are just
Do you know
so
what would
high.
happen if 7 million people tuned into us at one time?
That would be a lot of fun.
No, wait a minute. I think
We'd actually maybe get some phone calls that way
with comments here. So
Hey,
Hardy Lynn Maria, she said she'll be here in 60 days. Well, the weather's going to be perfect in 60 days. Laura Aguilera loves the images. We have a guest today too. We have NASCAR tickets. You probably saw that on the post we made earlier. David Talley's joining us, the communications director from the Auto Club Speedway. If you've never been, go. It's a great place to go. But you and I went out last night. Yes, we did. We go out and powwow. We sit and chat about business
and what we're going to do on these shows
and yeah, also and it was
fun.
Know what?
It was so
packed.
It was busy. I mean, we were lucky to really get sat down, and people were constantly. That's right, Tommy Bahamas, right in El Paseo, right off of El Paseo, and caught a little happy hour, and it was really a lot of fun. Today, right, 11:30. In fact, we're going to have a guest that's going to come on and talk about NASCAR. But today is Daytona 500, which is the big NASCAR day.
Is it the kickoff of their season or something?
Pretty much one of their largest, kind of, well, I don't know. Yeah, it's the, one of their biggest ones. It's saying the season is starting now. I used to actually work for Kellogg's, their NASCAR program, which was one of the most funnest things I've probably done in my entire lifetime. So,
do you speak Spanish? Because Mia Reyes says, hola, buenos dias, and then she says something else. So, hola, buenos dias, Mia Reyes.
Back to you. There you go.
And the rest must be que belos. I think it's like have a good day. Oh, good morning, people. Oh, okay.
How are people going to win these tickets because we're literally giving away tickets
Are we?
aren't we?
Yes,
At
we
some
are.
point?
We are. And this show, they're going to have to call.
Okay, so in this show, there's gonna be a call-in at some
we
point
have.
in time.
Oh,
I mean,
they're
these
there,
are
right there.
these are exciting tickets.
That's
What
good.
day are these tickets?
These are for February 29th. Saturday, February 29th. They're general admission grandstand seats, and they have awesome all the seats are, you can see everything in the grandstand.
I mean, this is going to be another fun day, and of course, you can only win if you're actually live on the show. So don't go anywhere. Don't disappear. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to win these particular tickets.
Right.
So,
and in Traveling with Francoise, I'm doing something completely different. How they can win a set of tickets also. So there you go. We have tons going on. Let's see. Trump's coming to the Coachella Valley.
That's true.
I hear it's all sold out. Would you say $100,000 a seat or something? I don't know. And
Wednesday, he's
and
coming.
we're not doing any political
That's right,
affiliation
nothing political.
here. We're
It's
just telling you that that's what's happening.
That's right. Actually, the Desert Sun reported that very rare trip by Donald Trump, President Trump, coming out on Wednesday. So I assume that we'll have.
Creek.
That's right. It seems like we'll have an opportunity to see Air Force One come in town, which is always kind of always exciting. People get out there.
I don't care who's in that jet. I
that's
get
right.
goosebumps.
It's pretty neat.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's going to go over to Larry Ellison, and it is I think it's $100,000 ticket, $250,000 if you actually want to see him face to face. So that's the way it works.
And I thought there was a ticket because I have played golf on that golf course a couple times. It's really, you feel like you're in Washington. It's amazing, the trees and stuff over there, the way they had it set up, and the golf course actually stayed the same, but you don't even feel like you're in the desert. The driving range is lined with all these tall pines. It's really something. And every time I played that course in the past, there was never one weed or one rock out of place anywhere.
And it's a
Never.
private golf course,
Yeah,
I think 18
definitely.
holes, and quite spectacular. And you can actually go up on the bump and grind and look over that particular
property.
Yeah, which is interesting. So this week, I mean, I mentioned it already, we're in the throes of Modernism Week, which is a 10-day show that goes on throughout the Coachella Valley, highlighting our incredible architecture. Art Palm Springs still has another day. You can actually go to the convention center. I previewed that on Thursday night, I believe. It was an opening media night. What an incredible event that is. There are so many different mediums and artists from around the world, galleries represented there. It's called Art Palm Springs at the Convention Center. It actually runs all the way through tomorrow, and tomorrow's President's Day. So we've had this incredible back and forth, so many things happening.
And there's more. We want to try to have at least 2 minutes later on in the show to tell people about some events happening this week.
Okay, that'd be very good.
Let's kind of jam that in
well,
there.
and we'll have the event of the week, and we understand that the stadium that was going on downtown has been postponed, that there's some extenuating circumstances is something that I think we read yesterday, which is kind of a shock because you never really think that the Indians and the tribe are going to have issues with things. But 11,000 people stadium seems to me that there could be some logistical issues that might need to be worked through.
Yeah,
so.
That'll be interesting. And I heard about that in Borrego Springs. That's the funny part. I'm sitting there in a meeting and they're asking me about the arena being on hold, and I'm, what?
You're like,
and
don't even know
on
your own.
Before we did, and I don't know. I want to say hi to Rob Lindman. Rob, we're not doing any political slanders on this show.
Right? Yeah, we're not doing any of that.
We're not going that. So don't even go that route with us.
That's true.
There.
Even when Mayor Pete was out here, we mentioned it. People that are going to come through on presidential time. It is unusual, I think, for a sitting president that's Republican to come through the Coachella Valley. But President Obama was out here quite regularly during Valentine's Day.
And when you mention that, I don't recall seeing him in town for the last year or so. And supposedly they bought a home up in Rancho Mirage. And
are you talking about Obama?
Obama, yeah. Have you heard any scoop of? I haven't.
Well, I don't know. I mean, usually they're here during Valentine's Day, and I think last year he did make a sighting, but he was here by himself, which I thought was unusual. Maybe there was a tiff.
His golf buddies probably came in.
That's right.
We want to say hi to Crystal Adams. We want to say hi to Lily. We want to say hi to Jonathan Felix, who said Nancy Sinatra is here for Modernism Week.
Oh, very
Pee-wee
cool.
has joined us from Las Vegas. Hey, how you doing out there in Vegas town? Yeah, they have a beautiful speedway out there in Vegas too.
That's
true. These places are amazing. Let me tell you something.
And what about that big stadium they're building out there for the Raiders? I mean, that is unbelievable.
Right along the freeway there. Susan Hartley, good morning. Susan, how are you? There's so much going on as far as these event venues out there. It's kind of crazy. In fact, Oh, were you and I talking about the arena that was supposed to be built across the street that never made it? Remember that one?
No, are we talking about Vegas or are we talking about here?
There was another
locally?
arena that was supposed to be built for a soccer, some sort of soccer team or something. I don't know. That one's not going up, I guess, when they decided to do this other one. So anyway.
Very good.
Wow.
So one stadium at a time, and hopefully they do build one for us because that would be fantastic, wouldn't it?
Yes, NASCAR is next weekend in Vegas, and then on the 29th, isn't it? And it's going to be out here also?
Oh.
How can it be all over at the same place?
What do you mean?
Wait, next weekend it's going to be here, the 29th.
Well, no. Let's see. Today's next is 22nd.
Oh,
that's right. Remember, Valentine's Day was
I have no
just
idea anymore.
yesterday or just on Friday.
All right. Pee-wee, you're getting me all confused. Yeah.
So there you go.
All right, Gwen Fisher says, good morning. Good morning to you as well. So you jumped right in with your awesome video. Those guys were so cute.
Aw.
Would you like to see those jumping around your backyard?
And Borrega. You know, you guys go down to Borrega Springs, where we have an incredible executive director now of the chamber sitting right next to me. And, you know, every year, actually the last couple of years.
Lipstick off my teeth. I had lipstick on my teeth earlier and you didn't say anything.
Well, I would not usually tell you.
Okay. See, there you go.
If you had something green in your teeth, I
you
might
would?
say something.
Okay.
But, yeah, I don't really think about the
I think it was
lipstick so
during
much.
the Oscars, someone had someone green in their
Oh,
teeth,
my
and that was
gosh.
all
Oh,
over
I mean-
the internet.
I mean, that's-
everywhere. If that
That's
was
the worry
biggest
I would
thing
have,
that they
right?
could worry about is they're accepting their Oscar and they have food in their teeth. Yeah.
And
Did you watch that, by the way?
I didn't really watch that much. You know, the ratings, I understand, were some of the lowest ever.
Low.
You know, maybe just all, you know, people are looking for entertainment.
Yeah, no.
Right? So maybe too much politics. I don't know.
Yeah, it
Not
started.
sure.
Brad Pitt starts off with a political statement. I can't stand that. I think award shows should be celebrated for the awards that they're winning. It's not a platform to get up there. Listen to me. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
not
how
a
do you feel
platform.
about it?
Yeah, it's not a platform. That's
Francoise,
why
why don't you tell us about-
this for
Yeah,
our
no.
you know, we really went off the charts, and we don't do that.
You know, we often talk about even just some stories that are of interest probably to the Coachella Valley, but if it's not positive people, places, and things, generally speaking, we're not going to be sharing it because we're interested in you guys getting out and getting a life, having a little bit of entertainment with us,
yourself.
right, and listening to us banter a bit.
So Rob Lindman said he watched Ford versus Ferrari on Apple TV last night. He said it was a great movie. I've heard it was
There
a
you
great
go.
movie. Dan Scanny said the same thing.
What about
So,
Parasite?
Dan,
I haven't actually watched Parasite.
Subtitles?
People-
Does it have subtitles?
Yes, I believe you have to read it.
And people
People are still loving
first
it.
Foreign film ever to win the
I just don't know.
grand title.
I just don't know if I can sit and read for that many hours. I'm not sure.
You just kind of do it. You know how we're staring at this light and this camera?
Yes,
And after a while, we don't even realize we're staring at this
That's
camera.
right.
And we're
You think
looking
that's
at
the way it is,
Sean,
and maybe just get caught up
you
in all
just
the
start
stories.
just watching it and reading it subconsciously, and unless you don't like the movie. If you don't like the movie, then, you're in big
Then you can
trouble.
just sleep, I guess.
You're in big trouble. Did you notice our little
I
setup here?
So I don't know if you guys can even tell what those are. Apparently, this is Francois' idea of race cars.
Well, I
race
could
cars.
come up with it.
One was a See's candy car. Well, no, where her mind's there. Probably got that for Valentine's Day.
No,
And
people promised me
this other
chocolate,
one's a
not one person brought me
convertible
one.
over here. Probably not. Looks more like a Formula One car, perhaps.
Yeah,
but
it was just. It was the thought that I thought autos. At least we have the little lanyard right there. That looks pretty.
Are
good.
we going to do the call-in while our guest is? Stay tuned, guys, because we have a guest that's actually going to be calling in just a little bit.
Yeah.
Are we going to do the giveaway for these NASCAR tickets while the call is on, or are we going to do it?
No, we
Can't
can't
do
do it.
that,
Yeah,
okay.
that'd be no. We're gonna do it
Because they'll be
after.
coming
we'll do
through
it
the same
afterwards.
phone line.
All right,
Yeah,
so you
we are
guys
doing it
stay
afterwards.
around for the guest, and
Yeah.
after the guest, we're going to be giving away. Is it two?
We're giving two.
Two tickets away.
First hour, two in the
I
second
mean,
hour.
what an incredible opportunity on the 29th to be able to go. Is it the 29th? To be able to go out to Fontana, the
fun.
Speedway, and watch these cars get it on. And I'm telling you, it is. You get earplugs too. So
Yeah, the first time I went, I wore sandals. I didn't
open
know,
shoes,
and I had pit passes.
Hot. Oh my gosh!
And I'm down there walking around. I didn't know,
Pit
and I'm
passes.
in the pits
And it's hot.
all. It is hot.
I know.
And the these guards, there's security guards all over, and he goes, one of these over here. I'm going, did I do something wrong? Because I was
Yeah.
trying to stay out of her
Don't
way.
have
And he looks
closed
down, and he
shoes.
goes, excuse me,
Yeah.
you had. And I, oh man, I learned though. Then I went up and hung out in the media area.
Oh, they
which
actually
was,
kicked
which
you
was
out.
really nice. Yeah, they kicked me out. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, the phone.
Well, I don't
yeah.
know.
Okay, that could
Is
be
this- I don't know if this is the
David. Well, I
it
guess
looks like he's in already.
Oh,
Do you
he's
want
in
to
on-
go?
Let's go for it. Sure.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, here we go.
Oh,
You're gonna
I guess I'm
you're
gonna
gonna
put
talk.
my. speaker in my head.
Hopefully I didn't hang up on you. Are you there?
David?
Uh-oh. I might have lost you. Hey, David, call us back, and we'll try that one more time.
Yeah.
So
We weren't ready for David. I said 11:30. And
that's right.
Oh, wow.
Well, he probably, usually you would probably call in and be put on hold, and, we go direct.
Maybe he was testing.
We're always, if you're going to test again.
Yeah, Desert Circuit. I do. Oh, Laura Flores said Desert Circuit at Desert International Horse Park and Thermal, free jumping events to watch the next 4 weeks. Yes, that is an amazing event going on there, especially if you have someone in your family that loves horses or equestrian, a budding equestrian. Definitely want to do that. Dan Scanny says yes on subtitles with Parasite. So go on out there and check it out. And Pee Wee says, first of all, he's congratulating me. That's as far as I'm going. So.
Vargas also is in town, Westfield Mall. So we have a circus in town. Literally we have a circus in town.
In fact, I found that out because last night I went over to Borders Bookstore for a
we
second.
We posted some photos up there just a few days ago. So hopefully our guest will call us back now.
We will call him.
After I hung up on him.
Somewhere on the paper.
Should I just try it?
You can call him if you want.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah,
Let's see if he answers.
Yeah.
Makes me nervous.
All right, watch it. Both will be calling each other at the same time. So, yes, and next week we're going to have some fun. We also have some events coming up we want to make sure we tell you about. We're going to give the tickets away. We have our picks of the week. We have all sorts of stuff going on this hour. Second hour, a little bit more.
Hello? It's just ringing?
Okay. Oh. Hi, David?
Hey, David, Are you there?
Yes, I am.
Hi, you're actually live on the air. We saw you call. I didn't pick it up so quick. You're talking with Craige Campbell.
And Francoise.
Hey, Craig and Francoise. How are you guys?
We are so great. And we were just talking about all the excitement you have going on at the Auto Club Speedway.
Oh, just a little bit.
Yeah, we hear that the Daytona 500 is today, so what an exciting time! It's just getting started right now. So
it is today. We've got a Daytona 500 viewing party here at Big Al's in Ontario.
Well, very cool.
I'm sitting out in the parking lot talking to you, and then I'm going to go in and watch some of the race.
That's
awesome.
Very, very neat. So what's it like around there right now with NASCAR coming and everybody getting prepared and ready? Is it a frenzy, or you guys been doing this a few times?
No, well, we've done it a few times. We've done it 21 years now.
21 years.
It's still, there's always something new that pops up, and you learn from last year's mistakes, and it's fun though. It's hectic, but at the end of the day, I get the feeling, working with the media and working in the media center, that at the end of the day, when everybody's walking out and packing up their bags, I stick my feet up on the desk and say, you know what, I had a little bit something to do with this, which is always a good feeling.
You do an amazing job out there. I brag about you all the time because your crowd control as far as getting people in and out of the Speedway is unbelievable. You are so organized, David, out there. I think everyone should follow suit on what you do with how you get your crowds in and out.
Well, we're lucky that that we've got a lot of venues under our umbrella that we can kind of do best practices. So, what works in Michigan, we can put to work here, or what works in Miami Homestead or in Phoenix. It's a matter of all of our operation guys getting together at the beginning of the year and throughout the year and say, hey, keep an eye on this, make sure you don't do that. This worked for us. And we're able to kind of lean on everybody else in the family to make our event come off flawlessly, hopefully.
I was telling Francoise that I actually worked for Kellogg's, and I actually was a part of a 3-person team that ran their NASCAR program, signed Terry Labonte, number 5 car.
Oh, so back in the day.
I had a very exciting opportunity to really be around NASCAR. And it just, I'm excited just even thinking about what's about to happen there in the next couple of weekends. We have a couple of tickets that we're actually going to be giving away to your event, and we're very excited about that, and have some people call in.
And let's talk about the event.
Okay, let's talk about the event.
David, why don't you tell us what's going on? Because we have people now that are asking us or commenting as we're talking to you right now, how far is NASCAR from Palm Springs, which that's an easy one. A lot of people want to know exactly what's going to be going on starting February 29th, so why don't you fill us in?
Well, I can tell you we start even before that. We'll start the Thursday prior to the 29th. We do our big hauler parade where all the 40 some odd haulers that are transporting the race cars from one coast to the other.
Wow, they actually show up. Wow.
Oh yeah, cool. They show up, and we have a nice big parade on property.
A parade of haulers. I just like that
parade
idea.
of haulers back to back. It's over a mile long.
Wow, a mile long.
People line on Jeff Gordon Boulevard, which leads into the track and into the tunnel. And we start the weekend, so to speak, off that way on Thursday night. And then Friday, we've got just a lot of cars on track, a lot of practice. And then NASCAR's moved qualifying to Saturday. They thought that having both qualifying and the Xfinity race kind of gives people, a better reason to come out on Saturday in addition to all the other stuff in the fan zone. It's more of a full day. A lot of people on Fridays couldn't get off work, and you guys know the traffic around here getting anywhere at 5 o'clock or 4 o'clock is crazy. So NASCAR changed up the schedule. We're really excited about it, having practice in the morning, Xfinity practice in the morning, and then or Xfinity qualifying in the morning, then NASCAR Cup Series qualifying in the afternoon, and then later on that afternoon have the actual Xfinity race, and then Sunday is all for the NASCAR Cup Series and everything that we have planned, whether it's in the fan zone, but the main thing is come out and see Jimmy Johnson. He's our hometown driver. He's won the he's a 7-time NASCAR champion. He's won 6 races at Auto Club Speedway. We got our fingers crossed that it's 7. It's his one final time tour. He'll retire after.
You got to see Jimmy Johnson. And what kind of speeds do you think these cars will be traveling? Top speeds?
Oh, they'll be over 200, no doubt.
There you go. Breaking a little bit of 200. You do that, don't you, Francoise?
Yeah.
You have to, don't you?
Yeah, right. To get over there, David. That's how fast I run.
That's how fast. That's right.
People are telling us
you have to do.
Saying 45
you have to do at
minutes
least. Right, you have to do at least 200 to keep up with everybody.
That's true. That's true. Although it's a little bit twisted here in California. That's usually in the slow lane. The fast lane, everybody's going slow. Okay, we need to turn that around.
Absolutely.
We just got a comment because we're getting comments in as you're talking right now on the phone. Crystal says she still has her Jeff Gordon and Rusty Wallace jackets. She's waiting to wear when she goes over there to the Auto Club Speedway. Tell us a little bit about Lefty's Fun Zone. And a lot of people don't realize that you have the ultimate hangout for families over there and kids. Give us a little idea what that's all about.
We really do. We've got one of our initiatives here at Auto Club Speedway and throughout the industry in NASCAR is youth. I mean, you got to build the kids' interests from a young age, and that way our thing is kind of carry the passion. So, I talk NASCAR with my kids, and hopefully, when they get to the age that they have kids, they're talking the passion of NASCAR to their kids. But I mean, there's just so much to do for kids, whether it's face painting or the big roller balls in the water. We have a driver come out and read a book to kids.
Hopefully not while he's driving or she's driving.
Not while
he's
driving.
Not
while he's driving. That whole texting and reading and driving.
Not a good thing.
AAA does not like that at all,
That's right.
and I don't blame them.
That's right. We're completely anti-texting and driving, and
right. So,
we don't want any distracted driving on the course or off the course.
We certainly adhere to that, but they've got bands playing in the kids' fun zone. They've got Lefty in there, just all kinds of fun stuff. One thing that I'm really excited about is there's a local music academy called Rock Stars of Tomorrow, and they have several different branches in several different cities around. But they're youth bands, and between ages 10 and 14, and they have 5 different bands coming out to play. And some of the bands, all of the bands are really great. My son actually plays in one, so it's going to be exciting to see him play up on a stage in front of all these people as they walk in Gate A. But just there's always something for kids, whether it's food directed to kids, or whether it's programming. As I say, the driver story time. There's kids autograph sessions with drivers. So if you have a kid, it's the place to be. And as you guys know, you've been to plenty of races. It's not just a race. I mean, it's an event where you have music and food and a festival type atmosphere. We've got a Viva La Fiesta zone where we have the Mexican wrestlers will come out and wrestle, and and Mexican food led by King Taco and things like that. So it's again, it's not just a race, and it's an entire weekend party.
Listen, you guys, we're talking with David Talley, Director of Communications of the Auto Club Speedway. And if you want some more information, you can go to the autoclubspeedway.com and hear and look at some of the things that we're talking about. Coming up February 29th, you guys can get tickets. And, of course, Francoise and I are going to be giving away some tickets after we let our guests go. And this is always so exciting to have people call in. And we understand that you're going to be going back in there watching a little Daytona 500 and join and kind of get the fever of NASCAR. And we're just
Get the
started.
adrenaline going.
That's
get
right.
the adrenaline going.
And David, I know the event runs February 28th through March 1st. What time do the gates open at the Auto Club Speedway? Because people like to come in early and start that day.
Oh,
just
absolutely.
Right.
On Sunday, the gates open at 7 o'clock. The race is at 12:30, so you got a whole lot of time to take part in everything that's in the fan zone, from the merchandise haulers. Get your up-to-date NASCAR apparel, and always something to do. Get your breakfast burrito, then a couple hours later you get lunch.
I mean, I was just waiting for the breakfast burrito to come out.
A couple hours later you get lunch, and then afterwards you go to the Busch Lounge and you have a beer to celebrate Jimmy Johnson's victory. And it's just going to be a great time. I'm really looking forward to it. I've been in the industry for 21 years, and there's nothing like race day. I don't care whether you're a race fan or not. Just the atmosphere, the adrenaline, the people watching, especially, is unlike anywhere else.
All right. Well, David, we appreciate you calling in. We appreciate the tickets, and we look forward to getting out there ourselves.
Yeah, we appreciate
we look forward to.
I'm sorry. We appreciate you picking up the phone when we called back.
No.
Sorry. That was very nice of you.
No, I appreciate you calling, and I appreciate the opportunity to talk about what we do, and we certainly appreciate the coverage that throughout the year that you guys give us, not just on race day. So looking forward to seeing you, looking forward to seeing 100,000 people, and hopefully Jimmy Johnson in victory lane.
Okay. 100,000 fans, and thank you so much, David. We really appreciate you calling in.
Thanks,
all right,
David.
guys. Have a good day.
Okay, you too. Bye.
Bye-bye.
So for more information is autoclubspeedway.com. Again, that's autoclubspeedway.com. So that was so nice. So he's 21 years in the business.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it is very exciting. One of the things
still hear.
One of the things that you want to root for is you do like the accidents. You don't want anyone to get hurt.
Yeah.
But it is kind of the whole idea as those cars go around and around and around, and you're just waiting for somebody to hit somebody, and the big pile up, and the crowd goes nuts, and then it gets cleared off, and they do it again. That's kind of the way it works.
It's so exciting, and that's what I found out. I found out whether you know anything about auto racing, and I knew nothing when I went. First of all, the rumble is extraordinary.
Beyond.
It really
the
is.
speed of those cars.
Every time they come around in front of you.
I don't think you even realize television.
Everything.
Television just really doesn't give you the sense and the feel of the power of these cars, the speed of the cars, just how tight they are. The crowd goes nuts. Everybody's got their different car and fans.
Yep.
And obviously, he's real excited about Mr. Johnson.
Yes, he is.
Winning. I think that's what they're hoping for.
And his son in the band as well, which is very cool.
That was cute.
But it really is an exciting event. Whether you know about it or you don't know about it, you're going to have a great time.
So, what are we going to do now? We want to while we're. Uh-oh.
Oh, it says thank you froze. Yeah, Crystal Adams said thanks we froze.
Oh, well.
Still recording, so we're recording.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Well, we're still recording, but
stop the stream and keep going, but we'll keep the recording going.
Okay. All right.
So does that mean we're going to come back to a new live?
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna go.
So we're going to come back on a new live that we will need to share. Is that what you're saying?
Okay. All right.
Well, that's too bad. I guess we lost it from our video. There you go. Well,
it just happened. We were good.
Okay. So why don't we just make a little note that we are coming back. So after I find all this stuff, all right.
Just let me know when we're there, and I'll go ahead.
We're still recording.
Okay. We are coming back. Okay, I'm putting on we are coming back. So hang on.
Are you going to actually put it on?
Coachella, yeah.
Well, it says live show right now. Does that say that on yours? So I don't know where you're typing.
Oh,
in.
this was up here and just.
You would want to post it on the live, probably.
Oh, okay. I'll
I'll do
just
it.
discard that.